Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
All right, let's start with a quick question. How would you describe your spending habits? We talked about the treat yourself phenomenon yesterday, and we know you don't do that. But are you a very cautious spender, Ryan?
Yeah, I think so. I'm all about value, so even though it might cost $10, right? Like for maybe chicken rice, I'll be asking, is it worth $10 or not? Now, even though I can well afford $10.
Right.
But I think it's down to value for me.
Okay. The trickier part is, how about your wife? Does she have the same habits as you?
I think we have gravitated towards the same place in terms of values when it comes to money. So I think, yes, right now on the same page. How about you?
Did it take a while for you guys to get here?
No, quite fast.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I have to say that my husband and I have very different spending habits.
Starting from different starting points, I imagine.
Yes, that's right. And, let's face it, a lot of people have this kind of thing where one person loves a good sale and the other is very thrifty or is very careful with money. That's when things get really interesting. So today on Breakfast Bites, we're talking about financial compatibility, that sweet spot where love meets money, and some tips for those who spend differently from their partners and whether you could be maybe more compatible in the future.
I'm not sure. Is this a case where opposites attract or not?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because it's working for you, though.
The thing about money is that studies show that money issues are one of the top causes of tension between couples.
All right.
One of the top reasons that couples argue, and that is over in-laws, over chores, over anything else, right? So when people say money isn't everything, that's true, but when it comes to relationships, it's definitely something, because money isn't just about dollars and cents. To your point, it's tied to your values, security, independence, generosity. How we spend or save says a lot about what matters to us, right? So when two people have very different financial instincts, even small decisions like where to eat or what kind of vacation to take can suddenly feel pretty difficult.
Right. I think it's because it's a fundamental value and it will manifest in different parts of your life, like where to go every day. Should you buy the triple layer toilet paper or you're okay with one layer? All these little things.
Let's compromise and just get the 2-ply, Yeah, but here are some signs your financial frequencies might be off tune. Number one, you avoid talking about money. If every conversation about bills turns into a mini argument or a silent kind of stare off, that's a red flag, right? Number two, if you have different saving or spending habits, maybe one of you plans everything down to the last cent and the other one is, YOLO, life's too short. Just buy it, then that difference can work, but only if you talk about it openly, right?
Yeah, I think it works as well if one side of the couple is the planner, like the one who puts down everything in the Excel sheet, and the other one is like the person who brings back the money.
Yes, yeah, all right. Number three, there's secrecy. So if you're hiding shopping bags or quietly deleting online receipts, it's not just about money, it's about trust now, right?
Have you done that before?
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Okay, so far so good?
So far so good. But I don't do it very often anymore. All right. So let's understand each other's money personality. This is a big one because we all have one, whether we realize it or not. There are basically 4 of them. The saver, cautious, loves a good deal, checks the bank app more than the other person. Then there's the spender.
Yeah.
Spontaneous, generous, loves experiences. Maybe sometimes goes a little bit overboard. Okay. Number 3 is the planner. All about the long-term goals. They have spreadsheets for their spreadsheets. This is my husband. And then there's the avoider. They rather talk about anything else than money.
All right.
Okay. So with these 4 money personalities, none of these are wrong. All right. But when a saver falls in love with a spender or a planner marries an avoider, then you can see where issues might manifest, right?
Yeah.
So the key isn't to change your partner's money personality, but to understand it. So for example, if you know your partner spends to feel rewarded, maybe agree on a fun fund. A fund. Yeah.
Putting fun in fun.
That's right. Guilt-free shopping that fits within your budget. Or if you're the one who's always saving for the future, remember that life is also meant to be lived now.
That's true.
So when you can see where the other person is coming from, you stop seeing their habits as quote unquote wrong. It's just different.
Yeah.
So you can build compatibility when it comes to money. Once you've figured out your money personalities, the next step is to plan together. You should set some shared goals, maybe a holiday, a down payment, a rainy day fund, what have you. And have these conversations regularly. Develop this habit, not when there's a crisis, but talking about money shouldn't be like going to the dentist. It shouldn't be something you only do when there's pain or because you have to.
That's true.
It should be an ongoing kind of conversation.
Yeah.
So when both of you have a voice in the plan, it's no longer your money, my money. It becomes our future, our money.
Yeah, it's an ongoing journey, I imagine.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, financial compatibility doesn't mean you both think the same way about money. It just means you respect how the other person thinks and you meet somewhere in the middle. It's all about compromise, Ryan, because love might make the world go round, but understanding how each other spends, saves, and stresses about money, that's what keeps marriage spinning smoothly. What do you think?
All right, I hear you.